Okay, you read the title. You know why I'm here. Got my notes and everything. I'm ready. I'm ranking Premier League teams. Starting off at number 20, it's Manchester City. Now, I don't think I need to explain why Man City is in 20th. I think everybody has heard of the 115. I don't think I need to give into any more details of it. Recently, I think they got fined over $1 million for delaying restarts. So yeah, biggest fucking cheaters on the planet. Even Lance Armstrong would be jealous of these guys at this point. Now, the only reason I'm not putting them any lower is because they haven't been found guilty yet, officially. So 20th is where they'll be going right now. Here you go. 19th may actually be a little controversial, but I've gone for Brentford, actually. Now, the reason I put Brentford in 19th is because they have something that everybody else does better. London-based club? Do I even need to explain? You got Fulham there. Team that's come up from the Championship and done really well. Forest and Bournemouth have outclassed them. So, yeah, I think they just, every single thing about them, somebody else does better. So, boring 19th for them.
Vegan sausage rolls.
Okay, 18th is a club I actually just mentioned. Fulham. Why is Fulham in 18th, you might wonder? Again, they're just not really that special. Sure, they're quite Tory, and that's, I guess, something to be noted of. But honestly, they're just kind of there. You know, they're a team that's there to beat your team once and then lose to them the other time in the season. It's just a game that's there to be played. That's all I can say about playing Fulham. They do have a nice stadium, though, but 18th, I think, is deserving.
I've got diabetes.
Okay, the next one up now, number 17, may actually come as a surprise to a lot of you, and I've gone with Bournemouth. Now, you might be wondering why I've put Bournemouth in 17th. Well, again, it's similar to Fulham, and it's similar to Brentford. There's just not much going on there. Yeah, they have a nice, small, intimate stadium. I think they're going to upgrade it soon. They've come up for the Championship recently. Good for them. But to be honest, they're in Dorset. Do you think anybody in fucking Dorset is watching the game? Nuh-uh. So for that, they're going in 17th. I wish I could put them higher. They have been well recently, but yeah.
Jimmy Savile, his fingers your mouth.
Okay, the next up on this list, you know, you're getting further away from the relegation zone now, is Dirty Leeds. Now, you might think it's obvious why I've put them there. It's because they're fucking cheap, they're gross, they just try anything they can to win. Still end up in the Championship. Nah, I've put them there because why not? I mean, sure, they're cool. I kind of like them. I got nothing against them, but yeah. I think it's going to be some easy points this season playing against them. I think they're going back down again. I don't just think they have a lot to offer. So that's more so for the reason why I've put them in 16th. Now 15 may come as a bit of a surprise to some of you, but I've gone for Wolves. Now why is Wolves at 15? Now I think Madueke summed it up perfectly. Everything about this place is shit. Next club. Okay, 14 is a bit different. Gone for Brighton. Why is Brighton in 14th? They do some great scouting, and to be honest, they just provide good players for the rest of the Premier League clubs at this point. Now, I think naming their stadium Amex is pretty fucking stupid. I don't like it. Yeah, that's why they're going 14th, just for the name of the stadium. Amex Arena or Amex Stadium or whatever. I don't fucking remember. But yeah, 14th for you, Brighton. Not too bad, actually.
You are nothing, you are a fool, and you are a waste of time.
Now, what about who's next in 13th? I've actually gone for Manchester United. That might surprise some of you. Firstly, I hope by putting them in lucky 13, it means I get relegated next season. But more importantly, I just think they don't really have much to offer anymore. They were once a great club. They're shit. Well, okay. They were great objectively in terms of trophies. I never fucking liked them, but they're shit now. 15th, I think. They're almost got 16th. And yeah, really, like, just terminate the club already. Like, they've got no fucking reason to continue. It's just pain at this point. So yeah, if they'd won anything recently, other than, I guess, an FA Cup, I would have put them even lower. Yeah, you get pity up at 13th. Fuck, I erased shit. Okay, spoiler alert, in the blue book I didn't actually have anything. This board had all the fucking notes on it, and yeah, look, you can just erase it. Shit. I guess I'm raw dogging it from here. Okay, now on 13th, I've gone for Burnley. Might seem a little controversial. Who hates Burnley? But I think that's exactly why. You know, they just really don't have enough going for them at this point. Sure, they had a very good defensive record in the Championship last season, But yeah, just not quite enough there to pull themselves any higher. But to be honest, also not really enough to send them even lower. So that's why in 12th, I'm putting Burnley. Sorry, Burnley fans, but yeah, you just didn't give me much to work with. It is quite a nice though. I do say Burnley, you got a very nice traditional fan base, and that's always nice to see. None of these, if someone says they support Burnley, you know they're not a plastic fan. So that's always nice. Yeah, go on Burnley. Okay, now in 11th. Who do you think I'm putting in 11th? I think everybody knows it's Crystal Palace. That's just where they are. They're in the middle. They're always in the middle. 11th, 12th, whatever. Could be 12th sometimes. 10th, 11th, 12th, always in the same spot. So, yeah, I think it's deserving that they get put in the middle of the ranking. Middle of the road. Did win the FA Cup last season, though, which I thought was amazing. But, yeah, still doesn't really change it. They can finish anywhere other than the middle. Maybe I'll change the ranking. Who knows? Don't really have a problem with them. They're cool. Yeah, 11th they get. Okay, I've gone back and written some more notes, so yeah, I'm educated again. Yippee. But in 10th, without further ado, I'll put Chelsea. Why is Chelsea in 10th? Especially not lower. You might be thinking why I didn't put it lower. Now, Chelsea just pisses cash up the wall with seemingly no consequences. And, people say there's like legal loopholes or whatnot, how they do it. I don't fucking smart enough to figure that out. So, yeah, I'm just putting them in 10th, simply for the fact that they can't actually run a real business model for a club. Except I'm not putting them any lower, because I do know people. In fact, there are people in my family who are Chelsea fans, so I've got a soft spot for them. But yeah, fuck all that money. Fuck the Russian oligarchs. Ruined the game. Anyway, sorry, that's a rant. Go on, next one.
I don't usually win things, I always win things in my second year.
Okay, next up in 9th, we've got Spurs. Now, think again, 9th is actually pretty high for Spurs, considering where they finished this season. But they're just fucking punching bags at this point, honestly. I kind of feel bad for them. They did win the Europa League, so that's cool. Ange Postecoglou dropped one of the coldest quotes in history, then got sacked. But, yeah, Spurs is in 9th. For a Big Six club, they're awful shit, aren't they? Honestly, if they got relegated, I wouldn't be too upset. I would feel kind of bad, though. I don't hate them as much as the other Big Six clubs, but some of them, like Arsenal, have to put higher up just because of other reasons. So, yeah, Spurs go 9th. Enjoy that, Big Six lovers.
Forget that, it's been raining.
Okay, in 8th is actually Arsenal.
Beckett is the best.
It pains me to put Arsenal above Tottenham just because I fucking hate their fan base. But they also kind of feel bad for them at this point. They've won less European trophies than Tottenham. It's just sympathy, right? Second place every year. Never getting anywhere in the Champions League. Declan Rice put 2 amazing free kicks in, and then just they fucking stunk out the semi-final against PSG. That tifo there deserves automatic, should put them in 20th place for that tifo. But unfortunately, Manchester City is fucking stupid, so they have to go 20th. There's no real other way to put it. So yeah, Arsenal, go 8th. I hate your fan base. Come after me, I don't fucking care. You guys, I can't speak. Okay, up next, in 7th, we've got West Ham. Now, I actually really don't have a problem with them. They haven't got too many Glory Hunter fans. They got a shit stadium, but that's not really their fans' fault, is it? It's the club's fault. But I guess that does have to factor into the rankings. So yeah, I've gone for 7th. Have no problem with them. They're a club that you can just beat every year, so they give you some free points. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I think West Ham, 7th, is deserving. Maybe they'll go higher. Maybe they'll do better this season. Who knows? It'll be kind of nice to see them do well, though. They already have won the Conference League. So it should be someone else's turn, Everton, to do that. But yeah, West Ham, 7th. Easy choice. Okay, in 6th, we've got Liverpool. And it pains me to put Liverpool so high. Look, you see, as somebody who's got all that, you think I want to put Liverpool in 6th? No, they have won titles. I mean, they have been good for the city in general, so that's good. I see a number of people wearing Liverpool kits. It's almost like fashion at this point. So, yeah, 6th they have to go. I mean, good for them, I guess. At least it's not Man City or Chelsea winning. Just move on. In 5th, I've gone for Newcastle. I would have put you guys higher. I actually don't really have a problem with you. But couple weeks ago, I pissed off a lot of Geordies by just simply saying United kind of was the reason they got into the Champions League. Sure, they did some good stuff. But to be honest, if Villa hadn't had that goal robbed, Newcastle wouldn't have made it in. It was on the last day. But these guys have such fucking short tempers, they all just got pissy with me about it. Like saying, we put in so much work as if Villa didn't. I don't know. They're going in 5th. Toon Army can come after me. I'm not sure. It's already happened once. What's the worst they can do? So yeah, there you go, 5th place. Look, in 4th place, it's Forest. I think they've done such a great job this season, standing up to Big Six and really showing that the game isn't stale, that there is some excitement left. The owner is a cunt, so that's why I'm not putting them higher. But, yeah. I think Forest, I really hope you do well next season. I hope you get Champions League places. Honestly, this season, if you'd gotten it instead of Man City, I would have been so happy. But yeah, Forest, I hope you do well. Hope you get a new owner. I hope life's good for you. If you win another Champions League before Arsenal, oh man, the game is healing. The game is healing. But yeah, good on you, Forest. You're 4th. Hope you're happy with that.
I just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah?
Now, 3rd place is I put Villa, which might be quite surprising, but I think similar to Forest, recently they've just been standing up the Big Six. You know, infiltrating that top 5, top 4, whatever. Just taking the Champions League places away from teams who just feel like they deserve it every year, like City or Arsenal. They haven't gotten to them taken away yet, but please, I hope next season they both lose their Champions League places. They don't fucking deserve them. But yeah, Villa over Forest has an advantage because they don't have a owner that's... They don't have a bad owner, okay? Like, I'm trying to find a nice way of describing it. So, yeah. Emi Martinez is cool. Emery always looks crazy on the sideline. I don't know. They're fun to watch. I hope they do well. Yeah, I hope you do beat more Big Six clubs next season. I hope they continue to get pissy about it and sue the Premier League, like Man City. Now, at 2nd place, I've gone for an outside shout, which is Sunderland. You might be wondering, why the hell would you put Sunderland in 2nd? I think they've been through so much shit in the last 10 years, and to be honest, be back in the Prem, face off against Newcastle, Tyne and Weir derby again, cannot wait. But I think they just got some heart. They gave us Jordan Pickford too, so that's always a good thing. But yeah, I don't know, Sunderland got quite a soft spot for them. So yeah, hope you do well this season. I hope you don't get relegated. You know what? I hope you stay up and United gets relegated. The other 2 teams that have been promoted, I don't really care. I don't think it's good for the game to have them go down, but Sunderland, I really hope you stay up. I really like you guys. Yeah, you're better than Newcastle, because you don't get pissy with me when I even say something. So yeah, good for you. And finally, in 1st place, the one you've been expecting, who do you think it is? I mean, surely it was obvious from the start who it was going to be. Just the best club, honestly, best supporters. Hope they fucking win all the trophies next year. Yeah, if you're an Everton fan, you're pretty cool. No, you're more than cool. You're better than every single fucking fan in the Prem. Liverpool fans, if you're still watching, we're going to beat you this season. We're getting a higher league position than you. Just you watch. Moyes has got all the money he needs in the transfer window. Bro, you guys have wasted on words. He's good, yeah, but 150 million? I don't think so. We're going to make smart deals, and we're going to fucking beat you next season. Just you watch. Cannot wait. Okay, the stadium name. That's... Fuck. It's fine. Just ignore it. But cannot wait for the first derby in the new stadium to fucking destroy you. Just you wait. It is in April, so that's a bit disappointing, but that's the corrupt Premier League again. Don't give us another point deduction, please. If you do, then... yeah, I don't...